good morning and welcome to Mojo Monday or Mojo Monday. Get your mojo going for the week, and today we're going to be doing a cute little Easter treat box. This little box I did as a make and take on Saturday. I was up at a Vancouver Island demonstrator event, and I had to prep for 35 people doing the make and takes, and we had about 10 make and takes. It was lots and lots of fun. So as I come live this week, I'll show you some of the projects that we made. And also I'm going to show you some of the swaps that I received back, because I participated in 2 swaps. One was an adult birthday and one was a child birthday. So we'll start off with the child birthday at the beginning of today, and then we'll do our little box, and then at the end I'll pull in the adult birthday card. So you'll see lots of designs, lots of ideas for card layouts, and yeah, should be kind of fun to go through these. I haven't even gone through them all to look at them. And so yeah, let's get started. So let me just refresh my page on my computer, and I'm going to turn down my volume. Good morning, everyone. Let me see who's here. Just turn off my volume here, and let's see, here I am live. Good. Page on my computer. Oh, sorry. Live. Good. There we go. Okay, so Carol, hi, you're here. Good morning, everyone. I think there's one other person watching. Yeah, so hopefully some more people will jump on this morning, but I have this really, really cute little Easter box to show you. This is it. So if you want to make this little box while we go, I can give you the measurements, but I will post the measurements, the cutting and the scoring measurements in the blog, in the description at the end of this video, and then you can make a whole bunch of these. So you can use, pick a DSP, or Carol, you could pick a photo and cut it down to size, like those tulip pictures that you have, and then you can make the box out of a coordinating color. And so here's another one that I had made to show people. So it's all in one box. You kind of form the base, and then the lid folds over on the top, and then you create this little thumb hole. So if you have a small little punch, you see the little thumb hole there? If you have a small punch, you can punch that out. And if not, you can even use a larger one that spans just a little bit wider there. Or don't put one in at all. And then I just did a simple ribbon, no label, no stamping, just a simple wrapped ribbon. And you can slide the ribbon on and off. And it fits, I think, about 9 little foil wrapped Easter eggs. But you could also fill it with jelly beans, those really fancy gourmet jelly beans. Or you might be able to fit in 1 chocolate. So for example, let me just see if this, yeah, I think this would just fit. This is one of those Kit Kat little Easter bunnies. So that might just fit in there. I'll have to try it when I make the second one. And then I was also able to dye these really cute Cadbury little bunnies. This seems a little bit thicker, so I'm not sure if that will fit, but I'm sure you'll find some other little treats to put in here. And of course, it doesn't have to be for Easter. You can use this little box at any time. Makes a really nice, simple thank you gift. It's also a cute little box to fill maybe with dinner mints, and you can put it on your table for your guests. And yeah, so lots of things you can do. So let me turn the camera down, and then I'm going to show you, start off with some of these cards that were made, designed for children's birthdays. So let me do that next. Good morning, Judy. Nice of you to join. Excuse me. So let's flip my camera, and then we'll flip you down. There we go. And let's get rid of some of those shadows with some more light here. Okay. So what I will do is I'm going to give you the cutting and scoring measurements, or cutting measurements anyway, so that you can get ready if you want to make this along. I know, Carol, you love to craft along with me. So I have a template here, okay? So you basically need a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 by 6 1/4. Okay, the whole thing is 5.5 by 6 1/4. So if you want to go and cut that while I show off some cards, and Judy, if you wanted to make one, you are more than welcome to. Yes, I was half expecting to see you at the Van Isle meeting on Saturday. I looked for you, but I didn't see you there. Maybe you'll join next time. Yeah, okay. And so then I'll go through this and show you how to score it and then how to create the tabs and put it together. All right. So first of all, I wanted to show you some really, really cute cards for kids. So this one is, we have this robot stamp set in the mini catalog. This was made by Susan Easter. She is the organizer of the Van Isle meetings when we go up to Nanaimo. And so she made this card. So cute. I love this I'm nuts and bolts about you. It's just and look at all the splattering she did on there. That's really, really cool. That might have been a stamp. I don't have this stamp set. I don't have a need to do a lot of kids cards. I don't often buy very many kids related stamp sets, although they're also great for adults too. Like I can think of a lot of men who might like a little robot card. Okay, so there's that one. Now I need to set these aside so I don't lose track of whose is whose. Okay, so that's one. Then this is really cute. This was our Mischievous Mice stamp set. And this one is made by Tracy Payne. Very sweet little mouse holding a birthday balloon. And then she did a layer on the inside. This really makes the card pop when you put an inside layering with color. Very, very simple card to make. Okay, so that was Tracy's card. This one is so cute. I haven't even opened this one up yet at all. So who's this one made by? I like to give the names in case anybody watches a replay. I like to give credit. This is done by, oh, this is done by Adrian. She is one of my team members. So this was her card. And you pull it out, I guess. This was a lot of work. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It kind of makes it look like a frame. And we have these party puffins. And then she doubled up the die. That's a good idea too, to double up your dies if you have greeting dies, to give it a little bit of a shadow in the background. And I think this came from the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. But look at the use of the designer series paper on a layer. She did a great job on that. Look at that. She got a bit of Wink of Stella on the cake. That is just, oh, I think I'm not in camera. Oh, hi, Christine. Nice of you to join this morning. Yeah, look at this card. She did a really, really good job on that card. Okay, so that was Adrian's card. I love purple and green together. Okay. This is another one. This is the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set. This is a smaller little square. So fun to do square cards once in a while. So here's the Birthday Chick one. So that's where that greeting comes from. That's in that stamp set. And again, she's doubled it up. And then she's got these cute little chickens and a little cupcake with a candle on it. And look at all the layering. She did a really nice job on the layering there, using some of our different die sets and the ribbon. And then look what happens when you open it up. A little chicken pops out. Isn't that the cutest? So cute. So this was done by Cheryl. She lives in Chemainus. Very, very cute card. Look at that. I've made this kind of card before, pop-up card. Very cute. So that was Cheryl. And then this one, we have this, I forget what it's called. I want to say Tilt-A-Whirl, but I don't think it's Tilt-A-Whirl. Okay, how does this open? Oh, there we go. So this was done by Laurel Taylor. And, oh, I thought it was the tourney card, but it's not. I don't think, is it? Oh yeah, you just turn this wheel, look. Oh, so look at that. Isn't that cute? Maybe you turn it from the inside. No. You just turn it this way. Oh, that would be cute for a kid. They love some interactivity. So she put these little images on our window sheet. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. So cute. And all the stars are, oh, she's cut this from paper, designer series paper, because it's got these little flowers on there. So, and look at this. Yeah, that is a very cute card. There's no one like you in the whole universe. Yeah, that is very cute. She did a good job on that. Some of people did a lot of work. This is from Miran Big Rig. She always does an amazing job, and I have to show you. I've made this fun fold before too. It's called a Waterfall Card. Okay, so what you basically do is you pull the ribbon at the bottom, the tab at the bottom, and watch what happens when I pull it. So it says, "You're so cool." That's supposed to flip up. With sprinkles on top. Treat yourself. You are one of a kind. Can you see that? I'm going to pull my camera up a bit higher because I think I'm too close. And then you push it back up so they all flip down. Yeah, it looks like a difficult fun fold, but it really isn't. Look at that. This is getting stuck on some glue here. Oh yeah, there's a bit of glue right there. Let's get that off. I had my glue eraser out earlier. I might not be able to find it now. Yeah, I don't know where my glue eraser is, but I'll take that little bit of glue off there because it keeps getting stuck. But isn't that cute? There we go. So cute. And with the ice cream, oh my gosh, it's perfect. So I believe this is now completely sold out, this ice cream set. Because this is retiring. So pretty. So that was Miran. Okay, and then we have this one. This is a caterpillar card. So how simple is this? You just use, you know, circles. If you have circle punches or dies, you just cut a bunch of circles out of different colored paper and make a caterpillar. Is that not just the cutest thing? Happy birthday. So simple, so cute. Very sweet. Who made this one? Oh, there's no name on here. Nope, there's no name on this one. That's too bad. And then this is was my contribution. This is the card that I made. So a plate full of cookies I thought was kind of fun for kids. Who doesn't like a chocolate chip cookie? And this stamp set is carrying forward into our new annual catalog, so I'll get to use it a lot more. And I made this plate and I embossed an inside circle to make it look like a plate with a rim on it. So that was my contribution. Yeah, so those were the kids' swaps. Lots and lots of fun. So, yeah, fun cards. Okay, now there's a lot of the, I think we have to make 15 adult cards. So I've got a lot of cards to show you for adult cards, but let's get the box going. because you can decide to stick around later if you want to. Okay, so here's my little template here. So what you want to do now, you can use either your scoreboard. This is our scoreboard, or you can use your paper trimmer with the scoring blade on it. It's your choice. I've got these little tabs on here because I had to pre-score 35 of these. And we try and do as much work as possible for the make and takes because we usually have a lot and it would just be too much work for people to score things. So most of all the projects were already pre-scored for people. Okay, and some people even die cut a whole bunch of stuff out so that we didn't have to run stuff through the die cutting machine. So you mostly put it together and maybe do a bit of stamping for make and takes. So here's the template. All right. So mine is already pre-scored, but I'll review the scoring with you. So you want to put this to the long side. Okay, the long side. I won't rescore, but I'll just use this pokey thing. Okay, on the long side, and you might want to take these measurements down. Okay, you're going to score this at 3/4 of an inch. Then you're going to 2 3/4. Then you're going to 3 1/2, and then you're going all the way to 5 1/2. Okay, so that's 3/4, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 5 1/2 on the long side. Okay, and then you're going to flip it to the short side. And you're going to score it at 3/4, again, 3/4. And then you're going to score it at 4 3/4, right here, 4 3/4. And that's it. That is your scoring. Okay, so once you've scored it all, you are going to fold all your score lines. And remember to fold on the mountain. And grab your bone folder. And make really nice crisp folds. Okay, and now would be a good time just to take a small punch and punch out your thumb hole at one end. Doesn't matter which end, just punch that out. And this is the lid, okay? So this is the lid of the box. So this is where your designer series paper is going to get glued on. Okay, so I'm just going to use these tulips here, and I'm going to glue these on. I'm just going to use Tombow so I can slide it around a little bit. Now, at this stage too, if you wanted to, you could take a, maybe a, I don't know, it doesn't matter what stamp. You could do flower stamps. You could do some kind of patterning on here and just stamp a design on the box. Come on, where's my glue? Am I running out? I've always got another one on the go, just in case that happens. So let's put some glue on here. And let's get this on here. Okay, so that's where your DSP goes, on the end where you punched your hole. What size for the DSP? Oh, good question. Okay, the DSP is, you have two choices for the DSP. This is a very narrow border, so this measures 3 7/8 by 1 7/8. So 3 7/8 by 1 7/8. Or you could go 3 3/4 by 1 3/4 to get a bit of a wider border on there. Hi, Sharon. Nice of you to join us this morning. What size is the piece on top? Are you talking about the DSP? Yeah, that's the DSP. It's 3 7/8 by 1 7/8. Or you could do 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. Okay, and as I said, I'll put all these measurements in the description after the video is posted. Okay, so there's your designer series paper. Okay, the next step is to cut all of your tabs and then glue the box together. So you're going to turn it to the long side and you are going to cut up all of the tabs. Now I like to reverse it where I can see my mountain folds because I like to make sure I get rid of those mountains on there. So you cut straight up and then you're going to wedge all of the tabs. Okay. So you don't wedge this rectangle piece. You're just wedging the tabs. So you go up on the tabs, and then when you wedge, you are actually cutting out the lumps or the mountains. Okay, and then we have one more over here. Wedge up. Cut up and then wedge. Okay. So it should look like that. And then you're going to do the opposite side. Same thing. Up. So not all 35 people showed up. So I think I've got about 5 or 7 of these already cut out in different colors. So I will make a whole bunch of little Easter treats. And then when my customers come and pick up their catalogs, they can have a little Easter treat. So my catalogs are on their way, ladies. All right, so that's your... So I'll lie this here. So if you want to take a screenshot of this, or I could let you take a screenshot of this one, because this one has all the measurements on it. So vertically, here's your 3/4 and your 4 3/4, okay? And then here are your other measurements along here. So I'll just hold this here, and I'll put my hands over these spotlights. You can't see the spotlights. They're kind of annoying. I don't have paper on here. Hopefully that helps. So if you want to take a screenshot, you can. Okay. All right, so let's put our box together. So what you want to do then is you're going to rotate this so that the thumb hole is at the top, because this is the part of the design that you're actually going to create a box down here. Okay, so you're going to be gluing these tabs inside. You always put the tabs on the inside. Okay, so I like to use Tombow glue. So I'm going to do these 2 front tabs to start with. So I'm just putting a bit of glue. You can use your tear and tape as well. Oh, don't tell me this glue is running low. Let me just give it a good shake. Oh my goodness, I'm having some struggles today. Sorry about the noise, but banging it on the table can help. Oh my, it doesn't feel like it's empty. I don't know what's going on with my glues this morning. Oh, here we go. Finally. My goodness. Okay, and then when you put the tab, I've shown you this before, but you want to put it right to the edge. Okay, and I love Tombow because you can slide it into place. Okay, like that. And you just have to hold it for a few seconds. That's the only disadvantage with Tombow, is you have to hold it for a few seconds. Okay. Okay, then we're going to do this other side. So you are forming the bottom of your box. Okay, so that's the front of your box. And now you want to take these two tabs in the middle, and these are going to be fitted to the bottom of the box. See that? So this is your lid, and this is the bottom of your box. So you need glue on these two tabs as well. So just flip them to the inside and put your glue on. What I love about this type of a box that has the lid attached to the bottom, is that, you know, if you like to give out a lot of little treats, like if you have grandkids and they come over quite often, then you can cut out a whole bunch of these, do all your cutting and scoring, and then you can lie them flat. And then when you're ready to make a box, you can pull it out and then assemble it. That's what is cool about a fold flat box, they call it. I should have brought my little Easter eggs to the table, but I didn't. Okay, and then now for the top, you're going to attach these tabs to the top like that. Okay, so you can put more glue on here. You won't believe how easy this little box is to put together. So you could take these out to your neighbors, leave them a little Easter treat. If you're part of any kind of, I don't know, walking group or book club or anything like that, it would make a cute little Easter treat. If you're a teacher, you could do them for your class, maybe. Okay, and then it simply folds over. Look at that. Isn't that just the cutest little thing? And there's your little thumb hole. You can't ask for a cuter little box than that. Now what I wanted to test out was these other chocolates. Will they fit in there? I think the Kit Kat one is. Oh, look at that. Oh, perfect. Because I have a whole bunch of these little Kit Kats. Look how cute that is, but this other one I think is a bit thicker. Let's have a look. I think this is too fat. Oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Oh, I'm happy about that. Look at that. That is just the perfect size for these little chocolates. Oh my goodness, I'm happy about that because I have a whole bunch of these. I always get more chocolate than I need, and then of course I end up eating them. But this is a completely doable little chocolate bar whenever you want a little sugar treat. Okay, so now at this stage you could do other things. I mean, you could put, you know, DSP all the way around, but I think that's a lot of work for a little box like that. But you could have done a different color cardstock on the top and then run it through an embossing folder. There's another idea for you. If you wanted to put a label, you could put a label and say Happy Easter on the top. We have these, here's an example. We have these great dies, these stitched rectangles. So you could do this in a coordinating color. This blue is not right, but do that in a color instead of a bow. Or you could do that, and then I happen to have this little bow. You could just tie a little knotted bow and put that on there like that. I might do something different for this box. Yeah, that's kind of cute. But I'll do this in a different color. I would put these up on dimensionals too. So there you go. Lots of different ideas for that box, ladies. What do you think? Aren't they sweet? When you get a whole bunch together, look how cute they are. Cute, cute, cute. Okay, so go forth and make a bunch, and please post photos so we can share and see each other's boxes that we've made. Okay, so let's show you some more cards now. I can't wait to show you the other projects too, but some I didn't finish, so I have to finish them first, and then I can show you. All right, so those are the kids. Okay, so this is a really, really simple one. And I don't think there was a name on this one either. No, I don't know who made this one, but she did some really nice sponging, and there's a real simple little tent in the middle of the forest. Just some really nice shading in there. So simple card to put together. I don't know who made it though. That's too bad. Okay, I'm going to show that one later. Okay, so here's this one is really sweet. Now I believe this was watercolored. I don't think this was a paper. So I'm trying to tell if that was done on, I don't think it's vellum, but that's just watercolored on there. And then we had this beautiful rainbow stamp set with, we have a cloud punch. That was cute that she did happy and then birthday on 2 different clouds. And these gemstones are really sweet. And then look at this edge. I'm not sure. Let me see. So we're supposed to say on our card what we use, what colors we used. So this stamp set was a rainbow of happiness. This is made by Kate. And oh yeah, this must have come from, yeah, of course. This is the Brilliant Rainbow dies that came with that set. Isn't that pretty? Bunch of little rainbows at the bottom. So there's an idea for you, is to use some kind of a die at the bottom and cut the edge off. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Oh, yeah, there is vellum on. That's on vellum. Yeah, she said what cardstock she used. So that's done on vellum. So that might have been that alcohol ink method. So pretty. Okay, now this one is a fun one. I've made this one before. This is, it's kind of like a gatefold card, but it turns into a box. Watch this. So you slide the belly band off, and then you open it up, and oh my gosh, and she's got this little box in here with this, and this stands up. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. But this is caught on it. Yeah, she's got a couple of things in there that pop out. Look at that. That is, oh, I might have to re-glue that a little bit. Isn't that cute? But I've made this box, and I've just put a piece of jewelry in there. Like a necklace. I make a necklace card to fit in it, so it makes a cute little jewelry box. Yeah, I'm going to re-glue these. Isn't that sweet? But I love the way she's done those pop-ups in there. This is popped up and this is popped up. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty spectacular. Okay, that would be thicker to go through the mail, so just beware of that. Okay, I'll worry about the belly band. It's always hard to do the belly band. Now, who made this card? Diane. Diane Maines made this card. Very sweet. Okay. Now this one I really love. I mean, if you want to do a fast card, simple stamping, check this one out. Who made, look at the colors. Who made this one? This is Susan Easter. So what she more than likely did was she took one of our circle dies and she made a template. So she took a 4x5 1/4 piece of cardstock and put the circle right in the middle and created a template. And then what you do is you mount it on top of another piece of white cardstock. Then you do your sponging. And then she stamped over it. Isn't that pretty? That's a cute, that would make us really, really sweet thank you card. Isn't, and there's the wink of Stella on there. I love, love, love the colors. So that's Susan's card. So some of us chose just to do the child swap. Some chose just to do the birthday swap. And a lot of us did both. I did both. Okay, now this is another really cool card. Who did this one? This might be Adrian again. Yes, this is Adrian. So here's another card that she made. Whoa, look at that. This is one fun fold. I don't think I've made this one. I've made nearly every fun fold, but I don't know if I've made this one. That's a lot of work. This would be a special birthday. So she's got some really nice gold cord in here, and look at the little, we've got these bee trinkets and the pansies. Look how pretty, and the pansy paper, which will be retiring. Pansy stamp set is staying, but the paper is retiring. What do you think of that? I hope I'm in camera. Yeah, I am. Look how pretty that is. And look, it stands up beautifully. Very good. Adrian went all out this time around. Okay. And, okay, this, I love this one. It's because, again, it's more of a simple card. So there's some simple stamping in the background and then the die cuts. Now, I'm really sad. I bought this stamp set, and which stamp set is this called? This is called the Artfully Layered Bundle. So it was dies and the stamps. And there was a pack of paper that came with it too. And it's not carrying over into the new annual catalog. So I'm kind of sad about that. And then she put some gold ribbon. That ribbon is retiring too. A lot of good stuff is retiring. But, you know, a lot of fun stuff, new stuff's coming in. So, yeah, who did that one? That was Tracy. Tracy Payne did that one. So that's a really pretty card. Well, I love green. So we have this motto, copy and share everything. So I might be reproducing that. I could just choose some different greens. Okay, so there's that. Now, this is cute. This is Miran again. This is cute. She used 3 different stamp sets to create this card. So think about the different stamp sets that you have and incorporate them into one card. So she's got this cute little goat. So happy birthday, you old goat. I got you a cake. I got you a cake. Watch. But I ate it with the little chicken inside. Is that not the cutest thing? So this is the Hey Chick stamp set. That's retiring. And the goat is retiring. And then this is my favorite embossing folder. And so she brushed on some of our white ink to create this old brick look. And then she used these fantastic dies. These dies are retiring. These are the contour. I think these are retiring. I think they're retiring. The scallop, I think they're called the scalloped contour dies. And then she brought in Whiskey Business. That's another stamp set. So she used 3 different stamp sets in here. Yeah, Way to Goat, Hey Birthday Chick, and Whiskey Business. So cute. So we had to use current products. So even though it's retiring, it's still current. So that is a really, really cute card too. Okay. Are you still with me? Yeah, they're adorable cards. Okay, here's another one made with that Artfully Layered stamp set. See, here's some different greens. And this is a fun fold. So you open it like this. So the circle's cut out. And then it opens like that. Isn't that cute? That's a cute fun fold. So now I've got lots of fun fold ideas again. And who did that one? That's Laurel Taylor. She did that one. Very cute. And, oh, okay, let's show you this one. This is called the Pinwheel Card. And, again, no name. That's really too bad. No name. This green's gorgeous. This is our shaded spruce. So here's this pinwheel. And she's incorporated some vellum in there, which is really pretty. And this is embossed. Now, did you know that most of our inks are dye-based inks, and typically you don't emboss with dye-based inks because they dry so fast, but you can do it. So you're going to stamp it in the, the ink, and then quickly get your powder out. So this is done with clear powder. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it is beautifully embossed in clear embossing powder. So you have to get everything ready, get your embossing powder open, get your spoon in there, get ready to do it, get your heat gun kind of preheated up, stamp it in your dye color. So those are all of our colors. Stamp it, and then quickly put the clear embossing powder on, and then emboss it. I've done it. It can be done very easily, but you have to be ready because it dries fast. Okay, so isn't that a cute card? Okay, and then this one I love. This is Tanya. She's another one of my team members. And this one is really pretty. So again, these dies are retiring. I'm pretty sure they're retiring. I hope I'm not wrong. I bet you, Judy, you're going to correct me if I'm wrong. Right? I think they're retiring. Okay, yeah, so this is Tanya. And so what you do with this technique then is that you stamp all your images on a piece of cardstock, and then you cut it out with two different dies. So the scallop die, and then you cut the middle of the scallop die with another die, a stitch die, and then you pop the frame up with dimensionals. Look how effective that is. And I love how it overlaps. See how the stamping overlaps? Look how pretty that card is. And she even, it even created the frame where the birthday greeting is. Very well done. And I love her color choices. And these little tiny gold dots. These, unfortunately, are retiring. I use these a lot. Silver and gold dots. Pearls, I should say. Very sweet. Okay, and this is the Eden's Garden stamp set. And here's another idea is where you can do half the cardstock is embossed. This embossing folder is all flowers. This is retiring. And then this paper is already retired because it was a special that came out last winter. Eden's Garden, but the stamps, the dies and the stamp set are still available. And then she put a bit of ribbon on here, and then there's that beautiful border die. I've used this with you guys, I think. Look how pretty that is. Just to divide the two textures. Isn't that pretty? So who did this card? Kathy Newman. Thank you, Kathy. Very pretty. And this is in Very Vanilla. I love Very Vanilla. And these are really, these little embellishments have flecks of gold and green inside. They're so sparkly. So pretty. Okay. We got 2 more cards to go. So this one is the one that I made. Why is there 2 here? I don't know why, but this is the card that I made for the adult birthday. This is using the Let's Set Sail stamp set, which is carrying over. So I used the waves of the ocean as the background. I did the cloud punch, did some sponging, put the little birds on there, and made the little sailboat for a birthday card. Hope it's your best day ever. So that was my adult birthday card contribution. Okay, and then somebody else used the same stamp set, and she did a beautiful job on her card. So she kind of made almost like a ship's port window. That's how I'm thinking of it. It's just with our window sheet, and it is up on dimensionals underneath the sailboat. Look how pretty that is. A little bit of the ocean underneath it. And this is our Tasteful Textile embossing folder. This is retiring. Really sad about that. It's my go-to embossing folder. And then she put these little square gems. I didn't buy these, but boy, they're cute. They are really cute. I don't know why I didn't get those, but I didn't. Yeah, so who made this card? Cheryl Basarab. She lives in Chemainus. Oh, so pretty. Love that. So now I have another card that I can make with my set sail. Okay, and then the last card, I saved this one to last just because it's really different. It's a bigger sized card. Wait till you see this card. It's a bigger sized card. This would be an amazing wedding card. And look at this card. So it's a card, so it opens up, okay? But see how big? It's a bigger card. Probably, I don't know, what size is this card? This is a 5x7. 5x7 card. And then she created, I don't know if you can see this. This kind of lifts right up. Can you see that? Looks like my video has stopped. But I'm still live. It'll probably catch up to itself. And look at that. She's got these little panels on here, silver and black paper on the sides, and this lifts right out. And so it stands up, so it looks like a book. So this, it has a name. So who made this card? This is made by Ann Anderson. Made this card, and it's got a name. I've forgotten the name now. It's called the Suspended Book Fold card. The Suspended Book Fold card. But it is very cool. It would be great even for graduation because it represents a book. A great wedding card. Just so cool. But a lot of work. So if you like to do a lot of work, and I love the way all of the cutouts are die cut twice, once in the foil, once in the black, and then you offset them a little bit to get that shadowing effect. Beautiful. She did a great job on that card. All right, that's it, ladies. Those are all the cards. Aren't they spectacular? So I will take some ideas from these as we move along on Moho Monday, or yeah, Moho Monday. We'll do some different things. Well, I'm sorry that my video has, it stopped at my end, but it is still going. So hopefully it'll work out well when I post it. Anyway, I'm going to finish off my coffee. Let's pull you back just to say goodbye. There we go. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed those cards. It was fun to show all these cards to you, and yeah, it's just so much fun. So we are going to have another one of these events. We picked a date in September, and because it's in September, all of our projects will be, we can probably either use the new annual catalog, or by that time, believe it or not, the holiday catalog. The holiday catalog, I think, is coming out for us as demonstrators. I think July, we get the first PDF. So all the holiday stuff will be available. So we'll be working on those projects and more make and take. So yeah, so that's one of the benefits of being a demonstrator, is you get to go to these amazing events. And we also just learned that our next on-stage event, it's going to be a live event. And luckily for us in Canada, it's in Vancouver. So we'll get to go to Vancouver for the weekend. That will be so much fun. Yes, you're welcome. I'm always happy to share. That's what it's all about. Share and give you some inspiration. And thank you so much for joining me this morning, ladies. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I will be back on Thursday night for Case the Caddy. Bye for now.